talking about what you're talking about.
It's because everyone's talking about this.
Always live, always real, always unpredictable.
I think that's taking it to another level.
Yeah.
Log on and join our live conversation.
He said this as we were coming on TV.
DBL starts right now.
3, 2.
Welcome to Daily Blast Live. It's Wednesday, May 15th. We're live and we're talking about what you're talking about. Right now, I'm here with Erica and Brandon. I'm Jeff. A lot to get to tonight, guys. Britney Spears' future as a performer is in jeopardy, and we're just getting new details in. Let's get right over to Raquel Villanueva with news at the moment.
That's right, Jeff. Britney Spears' longtime manager says she's not going back to Vegas for another residency and might never perform again. Larry Rudolph, who has worked with Britney since 1998, tells TMZ she is not in any mental or physical shape to rehearse for her postponed shows, not now or possibly ever again. He says it's always up to Britney to set up her work schedule, and last summer she would call him every day excited to tour. Now he hasn't heard from Britney in months and isn't sure what will happen with her career.
Thank you, Raquel. You know what? For me personally, I think this is the best thing for Britney, especially right now.
Yeah, I would have to agree with that. And I think that the timing is not a coincidence. The fact that her father, who's had the conservatorship, is ill. I think she might be using this to kind of take a break and make a break for it.
Yeah.
Which I think is probably overdue. She sometimes, I remember watching her at the MTV Video Music Awards, and it might have been something on MTV. She was like dead.
Just dialing it in.
Just like.
Yeah.
But
moving around.
Like, how long do you think that she's going to want to stay away? Because you look at certain people like Alex Trebek, you look at Serena, like being back in that environment is cathartic to them. So is performing not what she wants to do anymore?
I don't think that Britney Spears has wanted to be Britney Spears since 2007. I think that they brought her back as a part of, probably, yes, there was some sense of like, I'm back and, you know, I've kind of redeemed myself. But she didn't fall off the way that she fell off before. I think this is her for the first time in her life being like, I'm in control of the Britney machine because I actually am the Britney machine.
Yeah, I think she needs some time off. And if she decides to come back later, people will get even more excited.
Oh, yeah,
Absolutely.
for sure.
Absolutely. All right, guys, tonight we're learning more about Lamar Odom's deepest regrets. The former NBA star is telling all in his new memoir, Darkest to Light. And in the book, People reports that Lamar says he regrets lying and cheating on Khloe Kardashian. The two were married for 4 years, if you remember. He says he did cocaine and sex, or he said he hid his sex addiction and cocaine from her and was unfaithful. I think we all knew that one. He says, quote, I wish I could have been more of a man. It still bothers me to this day, but regret is something we all have to learn to live with. You'll remember in 2015, Lamar overdosed at a brothel in Nevada. In his new book, he also says he slept with more than 2,000 women. That's
Wonderful.
A lot. That's a lot of women.
That is a lot, and it's not something that, you know, should be celebrated or anything. But this sort of transparency, him opening up in this book, in this memoir, we shouldn't look at it. And we shouldn't chastise him, or we shouldn't like bring him down. Like he says, it's taking a man to come out and talk about this. And I just wonder if this type of transparency, because we haven't had too many men come out talking about, be open about sex addictions and things like that. I wonder if this type of transparency is going to be looked at and respected, like people coming out with postpartum, people coming out with depression and those sort of things.
Anyone coming out to say their truth, I applaud, because that's a very difficult thing to do, and I think that it is the only way that you can really move forward in your life is by owning what you've done. So I'm assuming this is what he's doing. Lamar, I worked in an NBA arena for 5 years. I would say that every single time he came in, he greeted me and said something. So he's a very cordial person. I'm not going to like tear him down. But it is interesting on the other side of things when you are expressing regret, but you're still in the limelight and having to kind of like make a comeback. The last I heard, he was broke.
Well, he's making this comeback. He's in that Big Three basketball league. He's going to be playing this year, 39 years old. And I just think that this is something that can be cathartic to him, getting back to what he knows. I mean, he was playing on the top AAU basketball team in the country at 14, 15 years old. He went to University of Rhode Island, big-time basketball school. And then you're like the #1 pick of the draft. Basketball is what he knows. And I think this is something that could help him and hurt him because fame and money could lead him back down that road. But
we'll see.
Yeah, praying for him.
All right, guys, speaking of speaking out, Ayesha Curry is still dominating headlines. She's opening up about depression and how she dealt with her mental health. And if you don't know Ayesha, she has a restaurant chain, a cookware line, and of course is married to NBA star Steph Curry. They have 3 kids together, and now she's talking more about motherhood. She tells Working Mother after her second child, she was dealing with postpartum depression and says, quote, "So I made a rash decision. I got the most botched boob job on the face of the planet. I would never do anything like that again, but I'm an advocate of if something makes you happy, you care about, or who cares about other people's judgment."
I'm sorry, Erica, and you're going to hate me for this, but now is not the time. I'm sorry for her to be coming out. She's becoming a distraction to Steph Curry, who is in the midst of a run for a playoff championship. You do not see LeBron James's wife coming out saying these things. So a lot of people, it feels like, and I'm only bringing that up because I've been reading what people have been saying on social media and that sort of thing, so I'm bringing that to you. But a lot of people feel like, why can't you wait to come out with all this because it's posing a distraction?
Let me take this one. I'm going to let Erica sit on that for a minute. I'm going to give you the positive side of this. Erica will give you the other side because she's stewing already. Here's the positive side.
Yeah.
First of all, Ayesha and my wife, Jordan, would get along fantastically.
Yep.
What she's going through is exactly what my wife went through with the postpartum, with feeling a certain way about your body. And let me tell you something. Her talking about it, her doing Instagram stories about it, her releasing that tension that she has inside about it is better for their marriage. It was better for our marriage. Yeah. So releasing that tension and not having that tension at home and having it out there in public is actually probably helping Steph Curry. That's just my opinion. Now, you could get after him if you want.
I don't get after me. I just read comments.
Here's the thing. You think Steph Curry doesn't know everything that they went through as a family? They went through it as a family. Now she's just saying, I'm in a place where I can talk about it, because generally you can't speak about it when you're in the midst of it. So I think this is something that, one, it's not as though she's going out like, look at me, look at me. She's been asked to do these interviews. When she did Red Table Talk, it wasn't just her. This was a theme about women who were married to like famous men, and that like whole thing that happens where people don't think you're human anymore because you happen to be married to someone who has a skill that most people don't have. She's her own woman. Clearly, she's doing her thing. I really applaud her because Ayesha Curry is the type of woman who could sit back and be like, yep, it's all golden. Look at me. And she hasn't chosen to do that. And I think that she's helping a lot of people, and I think it's a really great thing.
How you feel about it now?
Distraction.
I just wanted to bring it. I just wanted to bring it to the table and see what Erica thought about it. You know?
And now
because
is not the time.
But a lot of people think that it's like if he plays bad, if he doesn't play as well as he does,
see what you're saying.
They're going to be like, well, he had to answer all these questions about postpartum, about not getting attention from different men, feeling too light-skinned, feeling not black enough. Like I'm just saying, the whole reason why she's even has been on a Red Table Talk or has Chef Curry and all that is because she's Steph Curry's wife.
Okay, but then she took that platform and ran with it and made something of it, which means that she needs to be at 100% in order to be the bad woman, to take care of this man in a time where it's very difficult to do. It's a heightened situation. That means that if you're the spouse of someone who's very powerful, that's your life too. If you're not 100% and feeling your best, then that means that they're not going to be 100% and feeling their best. And I'm assuming this means that she's feeling much better and she's able to be the type of woman that he needs in this time.
Happy wife, happy life.
There you go, buddy. You said it. You said it. I'm going to get that tattoo. All right, the cast of the 90210 reboot is giving us more details on their new show. They're also talking about how hard it's been doing the show without one of their key castmates, Luke Perry. He passed away in March after complications from a massive stroke. Luke's friends say they're still dealing with his death.
Luke was a huge part of our 90210 family, and personally, Luke was a very large part of my life.
It's difficult. He's a good friend of mine.
He's been with us every step of the way.
And while they're still remembering their friend and colleague, Jason Priestley is also giving us the inside scoop on what to expect in the new reboot.
It's a scripted, fake reality show that follows Jason Priestley and Ian Ziering and Jenny Garth. All of us trying to get a reboot of Beverly Hills 90210 made.
Now, this sounds silly because I'm a huge fan of 90210, if you guys didn't know that. This is kind of nostalgic for me, but also I love what they're doing. I love shows like Episodes with Matt LeBlanc on Showtime. If you ever saw that, it's fantastic. It kind of opens that curtain of what goes on in Hollywood in a comedic way. Curb Your Enthusiasm does the same thing. Arrested Development, kind of the same thing. And that's what this new 90210 reboot is going to be like. So I'm actually really excited for it.
Is there any way this show can disappoint you? Because Game of Thrones has kind of had you going through the
My expectations for the BH 90210 reboot aren't that high. So for it to disappoint me, it has to be really bad.
Okay, cool.
I'll leave it at that. DBL is live. We'll bring you breaking news as soon as it happens. And coming up, we're giving you a sneak peek at the Emmys gift bag. A lucky DBL viewer will win the gift bag worth $14,000, and it could be you. But first, Paris Hilton comes out swinging against a former friend. Stephanie Jones has the deets in What Up Wednesday.
Tomorrow on DBL.
Team, on your mark, get set, go!
Our hosts are getting savage in the wild for the ultimate camping competition. Hosted by Amazing Race and Survivor star Corinne Kaplan.
Go! Tell us why.
Who will brave the elements?
Going right over there. Go over
and
there.
who will crash?
I feel miserable. I feel sick. I feel angry.
Don't miss Fully Clothed and Afraid. That's tomorrow on DBL.
Hey guys, we are live in the studio. Let's go and see what the panel are saying. Let's go. As you can tell, I'm loving life. So, panel, hit me. What's happening?
Sue Bruce.
So what happened? How did that work out?
Sue Bruce wrote to us saying, "Do you think she did this on purpose, Brandon?" And to that I say no. I don't think she does it on purpose. I just look at the type of flack LeBron's wife gets anytime. Like anytime something's going on, or the one time she came out and said something, everyone's, "Oh, you're distracting LeBron. You're distracting LeBron." So I just wanted to bring that back up because this has become a bigger thing than what LeBron's wife does, especially doing playoff running and going for championship.
You didn't like my answer? I thought my answer was
No,
pretty good.
I thought your answer was great.
The home life is a lot easier.
I just wanted to bring that in there.
Hey, if he doesn't win, it's Kevin Durant's fault, not his wife.
No, I was reading a bunch of comments, so I wanted to present that to you. You have a wife. You've been married.
No, I thought it was a
Erica,
great
and,
point, though. I thought it was a great point.
But I just, please don't attack me, people.
No, that was a great point because it is.
Attack Stephanie.
Yeah, it's not
Hey!
that she can.
Don't put it on
She
me.
can determine when the news cycle is going to hit like that for her.
Huh?
Likely, it's catapulted because they're in the playoffs, and it's a big time for that family. Like, period. I mean, they play when she brings the kids over to like kiss him before the games. So people are kind of obsessed with this family, and so anything she says at this point is going to be elevated because it's a more exciting time in the NBA season.
And also, I think it's like, when is a good time to come out about having postpartum or having depression or having something wrong in your life? If you could come out during the NBA finals, well, almost finals, conference finals, in the NBA, it's Steph Curry, that makes you a little bit more comfortable to come out of home no matter what your situation is, right?
But I don't think, I personally don't think it was her who wanted to bring all this stuff up during a playoff run. You know what I mean?
You thought it was the
I think
media?
a PR person was probably like, hey, let's take advantage of what Steph's got going on.
Oh, sorry, no.
Go do your What Up Wednesday.
It
So
wasn't
informative
that.
for you
She's
guys.
just having normal conversations, like her normal self, and now people think that it's a platform thing, and it's not. These people are human.
Welcome back to DBL. It's What Up Wednesday, and we've got all the juicy gossip that everyone is talking about. So let's head on over to our What Up World map. Where are we off to? Well, we're going to NYC, where Paris Hilton trashed a former BFF on TV. If you didn't know, Paris Hilton and Lindsay Lohan have had a very rocky relationship. They were friends back in the day, but last night on Watch What Happens Live, Andy Cohen asked Paris to say 3 nice things about Lindsay. Oh, look what she said.
She's beyond.
Okay, it's fun.
Lame and embarrassing.
Ouch! Here's what's up. When I said I wanted to reboot Paris, I meant of your reality show, The Simple Life. Not a cat fight from 2006, but who am I kidding? That's hot. Anyway, now back to the West Coast, where John Mayer is setting the record straight about a rumored hookup with a certain Kardashian. So, let me first catch you up. Steph's school is in session, so please take your seats, students. Right, so word on the street is that 41-year-old singer ran into Kourtney Kardashian, this little beaut here, back at a December party. Rumours started spreading that John here explored Kourtney's body like a wonderland. But John says this is not true, it was only a quick chat. So, here's what's up. John has dated famous people in the past, but none of those lasses came with Kris Jenner. Now, John, if you're thinking about it, I hope you're ready, lad. The devil works hard, but Kris Jenner works harder. Class is dismissed. And our last stop is NYC, where Kelly Ripa is in hot water for her not-so-nice comments about The Bachelor. Listen to this.
You know how I feel about this show. It disgusts me. All you women watch that gross show. Okay.
She did not hold back, and the Bachelor host tweeted her saying, "Look out, Bachelor Nation, Kelly Ripa is coming after you and your disgusting Monday night habit." So here's what's up. Chris knows what he's doing. Bachelor fans are crazy. I mean, why else do people watch a group of 20 strangers drink themselves silly and fight over one lad and one chick? All I'm saying, Kelly, honey, every rose has its thorns, and you have been cut, my love. That's been another edition of What Up Wednesday. We are also giving you a sneak peek at the Emmys gift bag. That's right, a lucky DBL viewer will win gifts worth $14,000, and it could be you. We'll be right back.
I am happy to say you won the Sandals Dream Vacation.
DBL Nation, this could be you. This May, Daily Blast Live is giving away another Sandals Luxury Included vacation. Just watch DBL every day for the word of the day. Then go to dailyblastlive.com/sandals to enter. The winner will be announced May 22nd. The next Sandals vacation winner could be you.
DBL Nation, what's up? It's your boy Jeray for the Slay, and we're back with another Beauty Blast Edition video. Now this week, we're giving you a surprise little inside scoop of everything beauty that's happening for you guys. Now, this past week has been crazy. We've had so much going on, but I'm gonna give you my top 3 beauty insiders secrets that I found recently. So number 1, we had the amazing Katy Perry seen at Coachella. Now, she wasn't just seen rocking her everyday American Idol looks, honey. She had a gorgeous monochromatic all pink look going on. This started from the top with Chris Appleton, her hairstylist, styling her hair in a beautiful fuchsia pink moment. This is a beautiful body wave. Now the fuchsia pink tone though is just enough to give her some more of those cool and warm vibrancies all the way through her hair. This made for a great gradation when you see her on the red carpet, and she just looked amazing. Now down to the makeup, her makeup artist Michael Anthony used ColourPop Ooh La La eyeshadow palette, and this is seen in that gorgeous cat smoky eye that he created for her. This is a great way to shape out her eye without using eyeliner, and it made sure that you could really see those pink tones living off of her skin. It was an absolute gorgeous moment. Now another star that we've had our eye on lately is the gorgeous Queen Rihanna, y'all. Give it up for Queen Rihanna, because she is just looking amazing. Now, we saw her on Harper's Bazaar's cover for their 2019 Beauty Edition, in which she is sporting a gorgeous rainbow avant-garde look. This look is just to die for. You just have to take a look at it just to see all these vibrant colors and how they're playing off of her skin as well. Now, Fenty Beauty posted this picture on their Instagram, and we got a clue that there is possibly a new item that was used in the shoot that will be featured. Now, Rihanna is famous for this, for dropping brand new products up to 1 year in advance. So we might not even...
Win word is
wind.
Live from Denver, it's the first ever Daily Blast Live Awards. And now for your host, Tori Schulman.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. And stop. Great. The Daytime Emmys inspired us to throw our own award show, but instead of statues, winners today will be taking home actual products from the Daytime Emmy gift bag, huh? Now, the DBL hosts are today's nominees, but you can be a winner too. Just keep watching to find out how. Our first category is the Best On-Air Laugh Attack. So let's check out the nominees.
And that's not even Erica.
We're live. And the winner is Sam Shucker! Sam is taking home products perfect for pampering yourself, like this Kahuna LED mask, or these Nesco luxury face and eye masks, and essential oils from Young Living. Our second category is the best out of studio look. Let's check out the nominees. All right, guys, it's a head-to-head battle between Al Jackson and Stephanie Jones. Al is rocking a wetsuit from the time we sent him to dive with sharks, and Stephanie, our resident Brit, looking positively American in her Harlem Globetrotters uniform. And the winner is Stephanie! Stephanie Jones! Yay! Stephanie gets to take home gifts perfect for any tech lover, so she can fall asleep with ease by using Sound Machine from Sound Sleep Technologies, or stay in touch with people across the pond with a brand new Facebook portal. She's also getting a state-of-the-art dashboard camera from Nextbase. Our final category is my favorite. This is the best host-to-host burn. Here are your nominees.
Thank you.
Cowl neck?
Thank you.
Yeah,
the cowl neck.
Cowl neck.
Cowl.
You know what this panel needs is more cowl neck.
Last week, Al Jackson, Erica, can I use your Postmates? Sure, Al. $67.42 later.
That's not true.
And the winner is, it's Erica Cobb. Yay! Car? Since Erica is a world traveler, her gifts are inspired by people on the go, like this travel-sized gift set from Wine Country and this Pan Am luggage inspired by the glory days of flying. To top it all off, adorable luggage tags from My Tagalongs. We didn't have time for any acceptance speeches today, but we want to hear yours. Yes, you, DBL Nation. Go to dailyblastlive.com and send us your best acceptance speech. Our favorite will be taking home a Daytime Emmys gift bag full of amazing products like everything you just saw and more. All of this is worth more than $14,000. Yes, we want to make sure you feel like the star you are. So hurry, time is running out. That's it for our first Daily Blast Live Awards. I look fantastic. Thank you and good night. Thank you. Thank you.
Vague story and irrelevant right there. We'll be right back.
This Memorial Day, DBL wants to honor the fallen. Tell us about your beloved service member who paid the ultimate sacrifice, and send in a candid photo. DBL will share their story on air the week leading up to Memorial Day, so that it may never be forgotten.
So T.I. and Tiny, Friends and Family Hustle is all about handling fame and balancing life with your loved ones. And we caught up with Toya Wright and her daughter, Reginae Carter, to talk about this new season. And here's what you can expect.
Okay. Hi, Raquel.
I can honestly say yes to that. Like, I've done reality shows in the past, and I would say that this one is totally different because, you know, this show is, it focused on building families up. You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing I admire about the production company and the whole show, you know, the cast and everything. You know, we have something going on. It's like things that are really going on in our lives, and we're always there for each other, and it's just a positive show all around. So make sure you tune in and watch it and see, you know, the crazy times we have, the fun times, the sad times. You know, this season is kind of like an emotional roller coaster, I will say that. I think you can connect to the show because you know, it's a real family show, something that you can all relate to. I'm sure if you can't relate to me, you can relate to something T.I. and Tiny may be going through, something Monica may be going through, something LaToya may be going through. The teens can relate to Reginae, Zanique, Damani, Deja, you know. I feel like it's somebody on that show that you will identify with, and it can inspire and help you get through your situation. You know, it's a really, really good family TV show, and I think it was much needed. We would like to add, make sure you're locked in to VH1 on Monday nights. The Family Hustle will be in your house. We're back. Season 2, so tune in.
Welcome back to DBL. We want to give a big DBL shout out before we go to Mick Jagger. The singer is already back on his feet after having heart valve surgery. Check out this video he just posted.
Those moves like Jagger, what are you talking about?
He's definitely still got the moves. And can you believe he's 75 years old, this guy? That Mick Jagger has done in his past, and he's still moving like that?
Okay, why are you yelling at me?
I'm very excited.
Okay.
Woo, he got me fired up. I'm gonna go make a little video myself. We'll be back tomorrow, same time, same place. Happy Hump Day, everybody.